welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel I talk about living abundantly, and when I say living abundantly, I'm not talking about material things, but everything that has to do with strengthening your relationship with Jesus Christ. We do a lot of inner work on this channel and I give homework. So if this is interesting to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. The reason why we sin and the reason why it's so, we have these random sins, the slow walk sins, the giving in, the giving up, is because we have flesh. I don't know why I said it like that, like we're zombies or something. It's because we have a flesh nature. So if you're a believer, if you believe in Jesus Christ, you have two natures. You have a flesh nature and you have a spirit nature, and they war against each other in our hearts. That's why it's so hard to live right, because you have the angel and then the devil, and then it's just like what the heck was that? Going to this flesh nature, one thing that I realized is that one myth, if you will, is that we're not supposed to like sin. What if I like to sin? What if I don't care to sin? What if I don't feel convicted? Since we do have that flesh nature and we feed that flesh nature, that's not an abnormal thought. It's not abnormal for you to enjoy sin. That might sound bad, but it's the truth, because we have a flesh nature. But that's why it's so important to watch which side that you feed. Whatever you feed will grow. For example, I did something called a Whole30 challenge. It's a diet that you do for 30 days and you cut out sugar. It's not just sugar. It's a whole bunch of stuff that you cut out. So basically you can only eat meats, vegetables, and fruits. That's it. I didn't even do it for the whole 30 days, but I did it for a couple of weeks. Towards the end of those 2 weeks, even if I did have a cookie, I realized that the cookie wasn't even satisfying. I'm I didn't really even care for sugar. I had a cookie and then another cookie and then another cookie and another cookie, and now here I am. And it's the same thing that happens between our spirit and our flesh. If we keep feeding our spirit, things that are good to the flesh, it doesn't really do anything for us. It's just I don't even want this. It's not even satisfying. I don't even care about it. But the thing is, if you're still eating this, but you're still eating sugar like I am now, they're both going to war against each other, because they're both really strong. Just remember, whatever you feed will grow. Just a piece of advice that I want to give is just take it slow. Take it one day at a time. One thing that I realized about the Lord in reading the scriptures say that his grace and his mercy is new every single day. And the scriptures say, take no thought for tomorrow. And I'm just why would God have that? Why would it be in the scripture if it wasn't important? And I think even the fact that God gives us new mercies and grace every single day, it shows us that he wants us to live every single day. He's even going day by day. He could easily say, look, here's a batch load of grace and sin. Here's a batch load of grace and mercy. That'll last you for the year, don't worry. But no, he said, my grace and mercy is new every single day. And I just think that we need to, if we look at the whole future up ahead, it's too much for us. We can't handle that. But just take it day by day. Another piece of advice that I want to give you is to plan ahead. One thing, I don't know where this came from. I might have mentioned it on this channel, but I have bad road rage. I don't know where this came from, because I consider myself to be a sweet person, a nice person. I just don't understand, when I get behind the wheel, just something clicks, something changes. So sometimes when I get in the car, before I even start driving, I say to myself, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this ride. If the speed limit is 45 and the person is going 40, I'm just going to purposely go 3 miles under what they do. I literally purpose in my mind before I even go out to help myself not get angry, not want to pass the double yellow line, just things like that. So I'm, following the law and I'm being completely safe. I'm literally planning ahead for it. The last piece of advice I want to give is think about what the actual root of the problem is. Reflect on that. Really think okay, this specific thing, why am I actually doing this? Be honest with yourself, and it might be really uncomfortable and it might hurt. Be honest with God. Ask God to expose it to you, because he already knows. So it's really no sense of, he wants us to tell him to make us feel better. It's not for him, it's more for us. He won't give up on you because he is God. His love is long suffering. As many times as you need to kind of get everything together and to come to him and to give him the sin and to have change your mindset and to read your scriptures, a lot of scripture, to do surgery on you, that's as many times as he's going to give you, because we have a flesh nature and the flesh wars against the spirit, and life is hard, but life is still beautiful. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to leave some homework in the description box. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, comment, any questions that you have, anything that you want to see next. And don't forget that I love you, I'm here for you, and I'm praying for you. Bye! If this is helpful, I'm sorry. If this is helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.